Hey guys, just hopping on here to say this video is an older video that I just found on my phone that I forgot to post, but it's a really good one because I make a low carb quiche that is super easy to make. I made it all in one pan in a cast iron skillet from the stove straight to the oven, and it also froze really well too. So this is a great option for anyone who's trying to do low carb, or if you just want more protein, because obviously the quiche is made out of eggs and vegetables, so it's loaded with protein. It's a great option and it freezes well, easy to put together. I'm going to give you guys the instructions, probably in a voiceover format, so just sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't heard, I started a podcast and I plan on putting out one episode every week. It's going to be a Bible study format. I don't know how long it's going to be yet. I'm thinking it's going to be around 15 to 20 minutes long, so not very long at all each episode. And like I said, I'll put those out on Thursdays. I'm working on it right now. You can find my podcast wherever you hear your podcast being played, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. You can leave a review for me on Apple Podcasts if you would like, after you hear the first episode that's going live next week. And I would love it if you guys left a review, some nice comments, or shoot me an email if you learned something over the first topic that we're going to go over. And I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but I will put a link down below in the description if you want to subscribe to or follow me on my podcast journey. Okay, starting a new thing, a new podcast. So just woke up, I'm editing this video, and I thought I would just pop on here and give you guys a little update on me. That's where I'm at. I'm starting a podcast. Also, I might be going back to school, but we will discuss that in another video. All right, enjoy. Okay, so here we go. We're making a quiche. We're starting off in a hot cast iron skillet with a little bit of bacon grease or some kind of fat. You can use coconut oil, olive oil, any kind of fat that you prefer. I just had bacon grease on hand, so that's what I used. I'm sauteing a whole square box full of spinach. I have garlic, onions, I have some spices, some herbs, whatever you would like in your quiche. This is the moment for the vegetable portion for it to be cooked down. So this whole video, I shot this in one full-length thing, and it only took me about 10 minutes to put this all together. So this is completely unedited. You're seeing it in real life as I grab things and put it together. That's how easy and how fast this quiche is to put together. I didn't have to edit anything and splice stuff out. It's just so quick and easy to make. My kids were playing in the background, playing loudly with toys and crying. One was crying a little bit, so that's why I'm doing a voice over here, so that you guys can hear me and not hear babies crying. But babies do cry. It's part of their nature, and it's fine. I recommend, this is how I like to cook. As I cook, I'm tasting stuff. I'm making sure it's flavorful. I'm making sure it has enough sodium and not too much when it comes to sea salt. So taste as you go. I highly recommend that you just taste as you go, and you'll be able to get your food exactly perfectly seasoned the way how you want it to be seasoned. So here I am. I'm going to show you the cheeses I'm putting in here. I'm putting mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. And did I use any other cheese? Yes, I used sharp cheddar. All of this is from Winn-Dixie, so thank you, Winn-Dixie, for sponsoring today's video. Just kidding. I wish I could say that. Maybe one day. If you guys keep hitting that subscribe button and keep hitting the like on my videos, maybe one day I will be able to say thank you, Winn-Dixie, for sponsoring today's video. Alright, so goes some cheese in there, some Parmesan, some mozzarella, and the cheddar cheese I think I saved for the end because that goes on the very top. So I'm just gonna back off for a little bit and let you guys enjoy and watch me cook a little bit, and I'll come back on when I do the next step. I'm also gonna be giving you guys some heads up on some things that I felt like I did wrong, so that way you can kind of troubleshoot them because this recipe was done on the fly. It's not written down anywhere. It's in my brain. That's how Liberian mothers cook. They cook with recipes in their brains. So the food is always different every time. Comment down below if your mother cooked this way. The food was always different every time. It was always delicious, but you just never knew how it was going to turn out because mama never cooked with the recipe. Comment down below if your mama never cooked with a recipe, or if you're that type of person who does not cook with a recipe. You just mix stuff together. Moola bee, boola bee, boola bee, bada bing, bada boom. Everybody to the table, come eat. It's delicious. So here I am. I'm mixing up my eggs in a separate bowl. I said I was gonna go away and let you guys watch the video, but I'm still talking to you. Okay, we're gonna see if I can talk for like 10 minutes straight. I'm sure I can. I'm a middle child. I love to talk, so I think it should be no problem. But after I put the cheese in there, I turned off the heat for the stove. I remember I turned off the heat. Yes, I turned off the heat because I was like, I don't want the eggs to cook in the pan. I want them to cook in the oven. So I started doing my layering of toppings where I put the eggs on top of the spinach. Now looking back, you know, they say hindsight is always 20/20. That means when you look back, you see the dumb things that you should have done, and you can warn people coming behind you. But people are gonna listen when they come behind you. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they say, I'm gonna see for myself, and then they figure it out. So what I am going to troubleshoot right here is I would highly recommend taking your vegetables out of the heat and mixing them all in with the eggs and then putting them back into the pot, because when I baked it, all of the spinach was at the bottom and it was kind of separate. It was like a little green layer and then a little orangey yellow layer for the eggs. And I kind of would have liked it if the eggs and the spinach were just jumbled all together, scrambled all together. But you see me here, I'm doing my layering process where I put the spinach was on the bottom, obviously, and then I put eggs, and then I topped with cheese, more eggs, more cheese, more eggs, more cheese. You are getting your protein serving worth of dietary nutritional stuff right here in this quiche. It turned out so beautiful, so big, so thick. I ran out of room because I think I used too many eggs in my initial bowl of scrambled eggs. I think I had like 10 eggs in there. Probably could have gone more, somewhere between like the 6 to 8 range. But like I said, hindsight's always 20/20. So after you finish your egg portion, whatever you think your pan can handle, then you just see me here. I'm just kind of adding cheeses at the top to seal everything in. Okay, so now I'm gonna go away for real so that you guys can watch this in peace. Hi, it's me again. Okay, so you're gonna want to bake your quiche at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes or until golden brown, like I have it here at the top. And you're also gonna want to serve it with bacon because bacon is amazing. So thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.